What's up, everybody? It's Joey Joint here with Joint Perspectives. This morning, I want to take a second and just kind of talk to you guys about addiction. Um, the reason this holds close to me is because I am 7 years going on 8 years sober of heroin. Um, a lot of my sobriety comes from the strength that my wife has given me. If it wasn't for her, I honestly wouldn't have gotten sober. Um, but I wanted to go into on the aspect of kind of sometimes what addicts, think in a way. Because I know, like at my job, I deal with a lot of different people, and everybody I've encountered always looks as an addict as, as like a disgrace or the black sheep of the family type of situation, right? For me, it's I come from a family of addictions. My dad was a heroin addict. My mom was an addict. My sisters were addicts. I have aunts and uncles who are addicts. I have uncles who's blown their veins. I've had uncles who are sitting in jail. I've had uncles who deal with this stuff. It goes on and on. I come from a family of it. But you know what? My family has always been true to beating the odds. A lot of my family has gotten sober. A lot of my family has been done with this stuff for years since their younger ages. The problem is a lot of people think that this isn't something that can't get passed down. Well, it doesn't maybe not get passed down like genetically, but it gets passed down from seeing. Us as children, we children are very absorbent. I started my addiction at a very, very young age. I want to say it was probably about, what was that, like 16, 17 years old. To be getting into that stuff at that age is mind blowing, especially in the area that I'm at. The reason I want to bring this up though is because I'm not gonna lie, I'm 7 years sober, but I fight that monkey on my back every single day, and I want to talk about the challenges I have been facing with my circumcision due to it. Being that I had my circumcision done, they had to give me pills, which are called hydrocodones. A lot on the street they're called hydros, many different names, but it has opioids in them, and I have to take them because it helps with pain. Well, mind you, for the first probably about 3-4 times, my body was naturally rejecting it, and I was trying not to do it unless like my pain level was above like a 7 or an 8. That's really the only time I've liked to take them because of it, because I could feel it. The moment it enters my bloodstream, I could feel the high that I'm getting. I could feel how it's reacting with my body, and it's crazy to me because 7 years you would think like, hey, I got this down in the bag. I'm strong as hell. It's gotten to the point where Kayla has literally my wife has had to hide my prescription. I am ashamed to say that because as a person of 7 years, like I said, you should be strong. But the biggest thing about addiction is that it never goes away. It's not something that's just like, oh, hey, it's been 7 years, you're done, you're clean, good luck, man, Addiction comes from that level of chasing. A lot of people call it chasing the dragon or chasing the high. It's because it's never enough. And so, a lot of people say, oh, marijuana is a gateway drug because, oh, it's you get that high, and then, oh, I'm going to go get this high. Oh, then I need to get higher for that because it's no longer working the same. A lot of addicts understand what I'm talking about when it comes to, like, the urges you get, especially knowing when it's around you. Like I've told my wife, I've had to cut myself off of certain people in my life because of that exact reason, because I can't be around them. Because I know if they pull out a needle and shit, guess what? I may be 7 years sober, but I know I'm still weak, that I'm probably going to do it. So, this morning I want to take a look and kind of explain, with addiction, it's not as easy as what people think. Like, oh, you're clean, you've been 7 years clean, hell yeah, go upon your way, you still fight urges. You still fight, certain days are stronger than others. Some days are a lot more critical than others, to where you feel as if though you do not have control. Hence why I'm very open with my wife about this, because my wife, out of anybody, she's the one who got me sober, so she's the one who can keep me sober and help me strive to continue to be that strength. I want to let all the addicts know that no matter what, in life, no matter what you think, just remember, you can keep going, and just remember to take it one day at a time. A lot of people think that motto is kind of insanity or absurdity, but as an addict, you have to take it one day at a time. You know, if you don't take it that one day at a time and you try to slingshot that up further, it creates destruction. It gives you stress, and it's going to create a trigger for you to where you're gonna break under the pressure. The biggest thing is about handling and moderating that pressure that you constantly feel. As you go on throughout your life, especially being sober after you've done the drug for so long, it's you continue to have to try to find ways that are not going to push you over the edge to want to go and shoot up, smoke, whatever it may be. The biggest thing is showing that you were stronger than the addiction that has came to you.